What's going on, everybody? My name is Aiden and welcome back to another video. Ladies and gentlemen, today we are going to be discussing an article that I saw discussing a potential hidden, player that could potentially win the Most Improved award for this upcoming season, and is none other than Chicago Bulls player in Josh Giddey. This is an interesting concept, ladies and gentlemen. Obviously, we know what the Most Improved award is, but can Josh Giddey be a realistic player that could go out and actually win this award? And I'll be honest, Josh Giddey, it's a very interesting perspective in terms of him potentially winning an award like this. Ultimately, that means he's going to have a great season for the Bulls if he's going to be in contention for it. But what does his past actually necessarily say to something of this magnitude in this award? We're going to discuss a little bit about it in this video. But before we get any further, if you like the video and you want to see more from me, drop a like, drop a follow, and or subscribe if you are new. And let me know in the comments below your thoughts about whether or not you believe Josh Giddey has a realistic chance to win the Most Improved award. Now, before we get into what I personally think, I want to give you the reasons why there is a possibility of this happening. One, he was traded from the OKC Thunder, where his role was kind of diminished. He got taken out of that OKC Thunder team in the playoffs, at least. But he was kind of playing a role that he wasn't accustomed to. Therefore, his production levels went all the way down. And therefore, because of that, coming into this Bulls team now, being traded from the OKC Thunder, he's going to have his role restored, essentially. Maybe even get a bigger role at that. He's going to be one of the star players on the team, or at least one of the most impactful players on the team. You have to assume that's going to be the case. You also expect him to start for the Chicago Bulls. I know many people want Lonzo Ball to start, but I think that's a wait-and-see situation compared to instantly getting into the starting lineup. It just doesn't make sense, in my opinion, to see Lonzo Ball start from the get-go. So ultimately, a lot will go Josh Giddey's way from the very beginning. And if he actually redeems himself from last season to this season, puts on a heck of a season, and really shows what he's all about, I think there is a possibility that he could win the Most Improved award. Now, we also need to discuss what the Most Improved award actually is. I'm going to read the basic Wikipedia answer to this, because I feel like this is indicative of what he could actually, whether or not he actually has a chance at this. So, the NBA's Most Improved award, I'm just going to read the first sentence, is an annual National Basketball Association NBA award given to the player who has shown the most progress during the regular season compared to previous seasons. Now, there's keywords in there. Ultimately, the keywords here are previous seasons, not previous season. Because let's be honest, Josh Giddey has had some really good seasons in the NBA. Yes, he had a really bad season last season, but the first season, his rookie season, was pretty good, and his second season was absolutely sensational for someone in their second year. That's really all that you need to say in that regard. Yes, his third season was a massive drop-off, but if he goes on and performs very similar from his, second season, does that really give him the claim for the Most Improved award? Because we've already seen it when it comes to Josh Giddey. We've seen it before. And that is really the big question here. It's not whether or not he has the talent to do it. It's not whether or not he can become a key player or a superstar player and deliver for the Chicago Bulls. Those are questions, of course, we have to wait and see about. But that doesn't reference the Most Improved award to me. We have seen Josh Giddey play well before. If he comes out, averages 16 points, 7 rebounds, and 7 assists for the Chicago Bulls this season, since we've already kind of seen that already, does that give him the claim to the Most Improved award? And if you're going based on previous seasons, the answer, I think, would be no. Because at the end of the day, that's like, let's give an example here. Let's just say a random Bulls player. Let's just say Kobe White, right? Kobe White was second in the Most Improved category this season. Let's just say he won it. And then he came into this upcoming season and stunk up the joint. Averaged 12 points per game and was just really, really, really poor. Then he goes on 2 seasons from now and averages 22 points per game. That doesn't give him the claim to the Most Improved for me. That's as simple as that. But when it comes to Josh Giddey, I think he's going to have to do more than he's ever done in his NBA career to get to that award. Getting 16, 7, and 7, in my opinion, doesn't give him the claim to the Most Improved award. I think certain situations, maybe, you could throw him in the conversation. Of course, all the things that happened outside of the NBA for him, being in a redemption arc, maybe, there could be a good story behind it that allows Josh Giddey to be in the conversation. But to actually grab that trophy, we're going to need to see the best Josh Giddey season we have ever seen. seen. We're going to need the guy to average 20 plus points with 7 rebounds and 7 assists. We're going to need him to really make a big claim in the plus minus category. We're going to really need him to impact some wins for the Chicago Bulls if he's going to get the claim to that award. Because I don't think a redemption season of where he gets back to 16 points and 7 rebounds and 7 assists is going to be enough. But it could be enough if the Bulls actually win a lot of games this season. If the Bulls make the playoffs and Josh Giddey's averaging 16 and 7 and 7 and he's playing phenomenally well and he's the massive key guy to our success, maybe he even gets a long-term contract throughout the season, I could see it. Because at the end of the day, the most improved award, if you can impact winning more than anybody else, then at the end of the day, you should be in the claim for that award. I think that's why Tyrese Maxey ended up getting the award over Kobe White. It's because they had more wins than the Bulls. It's as simple as that. Because I think personally, in every other category, Kobe White outshined Maxey in terms of that specific award. But because Philadelphia were so good for a lot of the season and he was a big part of them being so good for a lot of the season, he got the award instead. So if Josh Giddey's impacting winning and we're actually in a playoff race and we're finishing 6th, 7th, or, maybe 5th and 4th, whatever the case may be, you could throw him into the conversation. But my answer to this is I don't think Josh Giddey is going to win the Most Improved Award. And to be honest, I don't think that should be the goal for Josh Giddey to win the Most Improved Award. We all know his talent. We all know there is potential there. We just need to see him get to that level. Forget about the awards for a little bit. I understand this is an award. It's a video basically asking, will he win the award? But forget about the awards for a second. For Josh Giddey, it's about the redemption and it's about a second chance. His opportunity has now come where he will be the primary ball handler again. An opportunity has come where he will be one of the main guys on the team again. The opportunity has come where he won't be diminished and he won't be kicked out of the team or he won't be sent to the bench and not play in playoff action. This is his opportunity to show that he belongs at the NBA, and not only that, belong at the NBA's top level. This is his chance to do that. I think we can all see he's an NBA-ready player. We can all see he's a good quality player, but it's up to him to show it day in and day out now. And he's going to get the opportunity that he probably didn't get in his last season with the OKC Thunder. So let's see what it's all about. Let's see how he plays. Let's see where his improvements lie. Let's see all these things and whether the Most Improved Award comes his way or not. I'll be happy either way if he ends up having a good season. But what do you guys think? Thank you for watching. Drop a like and a follow and or subscribe if you are new. And I will see you in the next one. Stay safe, stay healthy, and stay tuned for more. Take care and peace.